Hello everyone. Can anybody tell me if there is any noise from my side? Is there any noise that you're getting from my side? Just let me know. Desktop audio is not mic aux. Check 1 2. Am I audible? Yes, hello. Is my voice audible? Can anybody tell me, please? I don't know, there's some update in this app and I'm not able to. What is this audio capture? Clear असणे आवाज? Is it loud enough for you? Yes. Hello. Check 1 2 3. Check. Can you do the check first? It is mic 2. We use noise येता कसलो noise येता ना नी? Okay. I thought there is some noise, that's the reason I asked you. So yes, just getting used to it. All right. Hello. Check 1 2. Am I audible? I don't know. Just let me know if there is any issues from my side. Hello, check. Yes. Hello. Hello. It's clear, right? Is there any background noise coming? Guys, I expect you guys to tell me this because I'm very much new in this and I don't want people to get irritated with my voice. Okay, fine, then I guess that should be fine. I've done this update. No, it's clear. Little bit, sir. What is that little bit? Let me know. आवाज सारको आसा, मातशें नॉयज येता सो म्हाका दिसता. Yes. Okay, I think we should start. So hello everyone, welcome to this live stream. So I did some update on this of this live stream app. Maybe that is the reason why some setting must been changed somewhat. Mic, let me just do this properties. Yes. Okay. Let me know if there is any issue with my voice. So hello everyone, welcome to this live stream. So I hope you guys can see the screen as well. I have done this. I'm sharing my. Okay. So Rava Sarkasa. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so let's do the daily breakdown. So I've been on a losing streak for the last 2 days, yesterday and today. That's part of trading. What is important for a trader is not the losing streak or the winning streak. It's important how you organize yourself. What is your character, right? Your character displays a lot how you see trading, right? So if you look at this, so it's a very confusing state. Even yesterday we had such same kind of a scenario. We didn't close very strong bearish, and today, if you look at it, it's bit. It's kind of a bullish candle, but not a very strong confirmation, right? So yeah. Now, if you look at the 4-hour. 4-hour, we are at the resistance. This is the resistance. Then yes, last two 4-hour candle have been bearish, and the current candle is still bearish because it's not yet closed, right? So 1-hour, you can see this is a support. There is a support and the resistance here. 30 minutes, resistance. Let's see on the 15 minutes, support, right? So this is what we can see. So we have marked these lines now. Now we have to see, okay, we have to see probably a better range for us to trade. I cannot say this is the resistance, and if we break and close above this resistance, we can continue to push up, because there is one more resistance here. We have to see how big is this range for us to, if I'm not saying we have to buy after the breakout, but if we do so, it's just 41 pips. So I would rather, this is a tighter range for me. So I would rather have this as my resistance. If we break and close, considering the other things which we see before we just go and buy and sell with the breakout, we have this better range here. This is a better range for me. A much better range for me. And now if you look at the overall bias, 4-hour is bearish, 1-hour is kind of a bullish, 30 minutes is closed bearish. Maybe we can, if we break and close below this, continue push down, 15 minutes. So basically I use 4-hour as my bias, and now almost 30 minutes to go for this candle to close. So if I consider this candle and the previous two candle, I can say we are bearish, right? Very simple. 15 minutes, this is what we have, and in the next zone that I can see, if we break and close below this, so we have this range which is of 80 pips, not a bad range, right? So now we see one more thing here. If you see here, up there, we have one more support here. Now, if you ask me a question, if we break below this, can we consider this sell here? Now, you have to ask second question, how big is this range for you to take a buy or a sell? So, 43 pips, then it was a big range. Nowadays, the dynamics have changed, and we see that okay fine, the ranges have become much bigger, so 43 pips is not a very big range, right? So what I should do right now, maybe I'll mark this support, of course. Okay, what I can see, if I break below this support, I can see there is a good range. Potential sales below the break and close. Potential sales below the break and close of the support. That's one thing. And then another thing that we see here, after this support, all down. After this support, this is a better range, right? This is an amazing range of almost around 117 pips, right? So we see things now, we have observed, okay, we are bearish, maybe 4 hour, we have 30 minutes to go for the 4 hour closure, but there is a potential sell. What I consider if we break and close below, considering how the candle is closing below this support, right? And here we are, support and resistance. So this is how the structure looks like for me. This is how I would be. See, it's very important how you look at the chart. You cannot look at the chart like this. Chart. See, it's very important. We need to see the candle clearly. So they look at the chart like this. Like this. They send me the study, sir, support resistance. See, first of all, reset to chart view. See, what should be visible in the window that you are watching. First of all, where is the next range that you should be able to see? And you should also be able to see what was the previous trend. So you can clearly see this. Okay, the price is making lower highs and lower lows. Lower highs and maybe probably a lower low. So if we break this, what I believe, this low, high possibility we can test this low as well, right? Market structure, very important. So you can see the candle has closed, 15-minute candle closed earlier, but it has not closed below the support. So straightforward story, there is no. Can you see my screen? आवाज आहे ना आवाज तिथला येणं म्हणता okay what do I do with my mic then hello check is it fine yes I think it should be fine now can you guys see the screen can you guys see my chart दिसता नाही trading chart this time okay then makali there is another though I don't know charts this is not very much friendly to me so welcome to everyone. First I forgot to welcome you guys to the live stream. This is my third live stream and I'm trying to get better. I'm not very much used to, this live stream platform. Chart this now. Nobody has told me that the chart is not visible. Okay, chart is not visible. It should not be a thing. Chart this time. Can you check, please? Make sure that you are live because तुमचं जर नेटवर्क इश्यू असा आहे तो तुमचं लाईव्ह जो असा ते टॅप ऑन द लाईव्ह बटन which is down We'll see if there is any news. I don't know. I don't think so there is news today. No news. See, there is a latency. There will be a difference in what I see by myself and what you guys can see. Okay. Nothing. Oh yes, 4 hour. See, if this 4 hours is closing bullish, then I am bullish. Because see, there are 20. I don't want to be in a trade where there are just 20 or 15 minutes for the 4 hour candle to close, right? Let's see. Let's wait. Because we have a very good range here. Depends on how this candle is closing. Let's see. This is going to be huge. Even if it breaks out, it is going to be a huge volume candle. I don't know. We have to see. What is 5025? OBS is capturing this screen. That's why during this we can't. But I have clicked on. So basically, I have created a window. Okay. So I have clicked on this, and I have clicked on window capture. That is trading view, and I have selected Chrome. So in that case, I should be able to see the window capture, right? If I am not wrong. This candle will touch 5. That I don't know, my dear friend. I never do any kind of a future prediction, because we are traders. We don't predict anything in the market. For even the best of the best traders, they don't predict anything in the market. They just see how the candle is closing, because anticipation can be very costly. So there was an update with the OBS, so that's the reason it is giving me some troubles. No issues. No problem. So guys, if you have not yet followed or subscribed this channel, you need to subscribe this, because we have a vision to make this channel to be the best place for the aspiring traders to enter and learn, maybe free of cost, learn about the psychology. It's been 5 years for 5 years into this financial markets, and I thought that okay, now it's a time to share this knowledge. And of course, live stream is one of the way to get confidence, but I believe that if you want to become really successful in trading, you're serious about it. Let me quote that word, serious about trading and passionate about it, then you can join my private mentorship as well. So I don't know how many people are there in my chat. Let's check. So there are almost 10 people in my chat, which is less, I guess. And I can see only 5 people liking this video, which is very much unfair from my from my side, from your side indeed. So you need to give a like, my dear friend, because there will be more likes, then of course people will tend to watch the video. And do subscribe the channel. Do subscribe the channel, so that this is of course the second video, the third video that I am making, and my plan is to make 100 streams. So I will be very happy to come back and see my first or second stream, how bad I was, with the technicals which we have faced at the initial time of this live. and then see how far you have come, not just in trading but understanding these new things, which is new for me for sure, right? We can see the chart. I know it's very irritating to ask the question. Okay. I guess the voice is better than the last time, if I'm not wrong. Not to waste any drop of protein. Four hours, if it is closing bullish, would be a great sign. But maybe I'm not going to take a buy on this. The simple reason would be if it closes bullish, because it might be a breakout, but this is an overextended candle. This is a overextended candle for me. It doesn't suit my trading plan. Make sure you're making your trading plan. If you have made a trading plan, great, and make sure that you follow it, because most of the people, first of all, out of 100, 70% of the people don't make trading plan, number one. And out of those 70 people, out of those 30% people who have made trading plan, 95% I would say, don't follow the trading plan. And the people who follow the trading plan are the ones who are making money in the market. Very simple. Don't be surprised if you are following the trading plan and you are becoming a profitable trader. Don't be surprised if you are following the trading plan and you are becoming successful and a profitable trader. There is no magic, right? I just met one of my friend, and what's the cost of the course? Rohan Dagulkar. First of all, you can contact a person whoever has invited you to this live, okay? Or you can just you have an access to me, then you can DM me. First, you talk to the person who has invited you to this stream, or you can just contact me if you have got some invite link from my social media. But it's not about the cost, my dear friend. See, honestly speaking, this year it's been almost 2 years, 1.5 years. I decided to take trading as my main, it's a full-time thing. And yes, I want to do mentorship, but with those people who are not just ready to pay me, because there are a lot of people who are ready to pay, of course, but who are ready to give what it takes. Now the question is, are you ready to give certain things which are important for you to become a trader? That's the first question. It's not about the money. There are hundreds of thousands of people who are selling courses, right? And I know the courses don't make traders. They don't make traders, my dear friend. It's what you do in this stream makes your bet. In this course, of course, makes you a trader, right? So of course, we'll have a discussion There will be certain things that I would expect from your side. If you are ready to give, then of course it makes sense for you to become a part of my private mentorship. And there is also a link available in the description. You can just contact. The best thing, to go and contact the person who has got you into this stream. That's the first thing that you're doing. So I guess we are closing this 15-minute candle and still 15 minutes left for this 4-hour candle to close. If we close this 4-hour candle, then we have a huge range on the 4-hour, as you can see here. Let's see. Just mark this for my reference. Whoa, this is the range, right? Maybe we can get a buy today, but it will take a lot of patience. And I'm not going to take any trade if it is not as per my trading plan, just because we are doing live stream, right? Because live stream is here to teach you the patience. And many people, as I was talking about it, I met one of my friend today. Basically not my friend as such, but he's my friend's friend, is like common friend, right? I don't even call him a friend, maybe. I don't know why we call friends to be my friend, but whatever. So he met me and he was like, yeah, I know, I wanted to learn and interested in it. And I told him that, okay, this is the thing, you can. Then he met my friend, who is of course the common friend, and he was like, in trading nobody makes money in trading and all this. See, he's true. It is true at certain fact that nobody can make money in trading. Not everybody can make money in trading, and especially the people who are very smart, because people who are very smart as such, when I say smart, I don't mean to be so basically those who are doing well in academics, has done well in academics, they've did good in life. Because see, you need to be a little dumb enough to become successful in trading. And those who are already trading, they would know what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say. Right? So one thing is for sure, you need to follow the certain, if you have joined some course, maybe my course or anybody's course join, you are just going to follow what these people tell you to do. See, what we do, we follow someone, maybe a YouTuber I'm gonna follow. Then we, for some time you use that strategy, and there are some days, obviously there will be losing streaks, right? Initially people make money most of the time, and then they feel that, okay, fine, trading I can make money, then they risk more, then they lose, and they lose so much, and then they say that, then they blame the person through whom they have learned, or maybe YouTube, whatever the free content people consume. But they don't understand that trading is not about the course, it's about the person. Definitely, first you need to learn the basics, and you need to have an edge first of all. When I say edge, you need to have the strategy that works most of the time. And then you need to work on yourself. So basically my private mentorship is not just going to be about the course, buy here, sell here. No, it's also going to be about you. I would like to know what you do in your day. I would like to know what time you wake up. I would like to know, do you work out that day? What are you doing besides trading that also impacts on your trading? Right? Correct me if I am wrong. So if you are a trader and someone calls you lucky, or you are so lucky to just make money just at the click of the button, they should know that this person has sacrificed so much, not just at the personal level, but at lots of stages in their life. That is what it takes in any field. It's not just about trading. In any field, the top 1% makes a lot of money. That's same in every field, every stream, right? So you need to do what does 1% or maybe 5% of the people doing. Right? It's very simple. Copy paste, no brainer. Yes. So we had an idea of a potential sell with a break and close below this support. Of course, that is That wasn't a bad idea until unless we'll see how this candle is closing. We don't have any news. Tomorrow I'm going to stream London session, because if you look at this, if you look at this 6 from 6 p.m. there's hardly any scope in US. 6 p.m. there is a news, then 8 p.m. there is a news, 11:30 lots of confusion. So it's better I would avoid to trade in the New York session tomorrow, and day after it's Friday, so I would not trade maybe on Friday in the New York session as well. Let's see. I think this week has been a very there are times in the market you tend to do your best, you follow your 100%, then still you lose. That's what we call the losing streak, because the markets do not follow what you have been following for the last certain days, right, or maybe months. That's part of it. That's the cycle, right? You go through the winning streak and then you go through the losing streak, and then it continues. But when you go through the losing streak, that's where people lose what? Lose the hope to become a trader. Because see, always remember, whenever you lose, make sure you're losing less. Now you know, okay, fine. Yesterday I had an SL. Today I had an SL in the London session. So I have two options. Either increase the lot size, increase the risk, so that I can recover the losses of both the days, or maybe a second option to reduce my positions or the size of my position, lot size, whatever you call it, and be in the game rather than blowing that account. So you are in a better condition to answer what side would you select. Is it A or B, right? Sustainability is important. If you are new in trading, you open a real account, maybe $1,000, maybe $500, whatever it is. Make sure that account is not blown for the next 3 months. That should be. Don't have a mindset of flipping that $1,000 into $500 or $1,000 more, or maybe 100 times. Don't even be in that mindset. Just focus on how you can keep that account intact and grow it slowly, right? Because when the greed and fear takes over, that's why I know it's not easy to control these feelings, because we are, as a human, it's very very much natural. It comes to us, right? But that's why I tell you should practice some things in your life. Maybe a meditation, control your thoughts, do something for your body, do something for your mind, right? Soul, spirituality, because it controls a lot of urge, So Sora candles, 8 minutes to go, which will be a 15-minute close as well. See, this is the reason why I told you we don't trade on such breakouts when the candle has directly gone from the support and closed above the resistance, right? And it's a huge, it's not a normal candle, it's a huge volume candle. So certainly the price had to retrace, and this is what it is doing. And do follow me on Instagram as well to get an updates. that's why I say, and most of the traders get into this trap. They feel that okay, fine, the current candle is bullish, so that I 4-hour candle is bullish, and then maybe I can look for a buy. But you cannot say this candle is bullish unless it has closed with some volume. So always wait for the candles to close. May it be a 4-hour candle, 15-minute candle. Don't be a judge. Most of the people be judged in the markets. And then they call themselves traders, but they are judged. They want to judge things. The price is going to go here, the candle is going to close here, you buy here. Don't do that. I'm not going to push much today. If I believe that the volumes are not supporting us, there is no proper price action, I'm not going to extend this live stream as well. So if you have joined this live right now, so let me tell you that we are trading XAU gold New York session. I'm waiting for some kind of a confirmation, and we're just confused. The price is so much confusing right now, and we don't have a particular. I can't say that there's a potential sell below this breakout, because even if it is closing below this support, this is going to be an overextended candle, right? So we're just waiting, that's it. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, do give a like and a subscribe. Let's reach out to the maximum people through this live stream, and just build a community who can trade, right? Who are the actual traders who trades by themselves. So almost 1 minute to go for the candle to close, which will be a 4-hour close as well. So let's see how the 4-hour candle is closing. Hello. Check, check. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Just looking for this. So we're closing 4 hour is closing maybe bullish, and it's not a very strong bullish closure. 1 hour is also closing bullish. It has been closing bullish. 30 minutes bullish. 15 minutes. Yes. So we have a candle which has closed, 4 hour candle has closed bullish, but with a long wick at the top and the bottom. 1 hour is anyways bullish, the same manner. 30 minutes is also bullish with the same manner. 15 minutes has closed bearish. So we need to rearrange our zones. Very simple. We need to rearrange our zones, so this becomes a resistance, the support is same. So maybe I'm looking for some kind of a support for a potential buy. Let's see. Hello. तू कोड येयला पळयता चॅक करता कोड येयला तेगेले ते एक्टिव नाल्यार फाल्यां जातले कीप नॉट सॅटिस्फायड दिसना खंय म्हणटालो तूं हां नॉट ते बाय बेजीक कर तूं वेरिफिकेशन ते माहिती ते डॉक्युमेंट्स घालून कर हॅलो ना ना थिंगाच तूं ते कॉपी पेस्ट करतालो थिंगाच तितूनच इनवायटेड मी रिफ्रेश कर कितें म्हणटा हय हय तितून येयला ना न्ही आं तेका जालना तो जनरेट अजून तुका ती मॅसेज येतली पळय आं ओके ओके तर फालच्यान जातलें तुवें ओके बरें बरें हय येयला मरे बरें बरें ओके get a potential sell in this zone. I don't know, I'm just drawing it. So if we have this, and then maybe down here. Okay, I think it's better let's react to the price rather than trying to figure out where the price can go. So what I'm looking for, if I'm looking for a sell, which most probably I won't be, because the candle is closed bullish, but it's not a strong bullish though. So for a potential buy, I want this candle to break and close above this resistance, and for sell, I want this price to form a support and then retrace and then push down. I want a candle to retrace and then push down. This is what I'm looking for. So if you have any doubts related to trading or related to psychology, whatever it takes for you to become a trader, do ask me. The chat is open for you. Weak field. You cannot. Where? You mean here, the weak field? No, it's not. You cannot say this is a weak field because there is a support here. You can say there's a weak field if the price has had a close below the support and there was a wick on the bottom. This is not a weak field concept. You cannot just expect the price to wick down and push down, where you can see the previous candle has a very long body. It's an overextended. No, not at all. Wick field concept works when the candle closes below the support and you see there is a wick. If this candle had closed below the support and there were no wicks, other wicks, only one wick, and the next candle wicks up, breaks the low, then you can see okay, there is a possibility of wick field. I don't know why I am like positive about sell. Buys now, since 4 hour is closed bullish. What if this closes bullish, and how much is the range that we have to push up rather than waiting for this resistance? Let's see. This is almost 60 pips. Okay, alright, we'll see how this candle is closing, because if we close a bullish candle with a long wick at the bottom and maybe the next candle wicks down, breaks the high, we almost have 60 pips to follow, or can we grab some pips here? Because now I'm just being positive about the price being in a bullish momentum since the 4 hour is closed bullish. That's the only thing that I'm looking for. Let's wait for the 5 minutes, next 5 minutes. Maybe we can get a potential buy. I don't know. Let's see. Yes, most welcome. So 11 people, and I can see only 9 likes. That's sad. And I hope you guys subscribing as well. Now I suppose this candle is closing like this with a small body and a long wick at the top and the bottom, and if you consider taking a buy on the break of high, I'm not interested. This should close with some volume and maybe a very little wick or a normal wick at the top. That makes sense for me. If we are considering this buy, maybe more. Mostly I won't, but we have to wait for the candle to close for the confirmation because this is a very tight range. Tight range in the sense it's 67 pips, not a bad range, not 67, I guess, yeah, 65. But considering that this part of the support and resistance in between this, we can see there has been candles with small bodies and long wicks. So this range kind of feels like no trade zone, right? You can see this wicks here, so small bodies, long wicks, feels like a no trade zone. But let's see, maybe with the volume. Still 2 minutes to go for this candle to close. Let's see, 30 minutes. There's a resistance here for 30 minutes. 1 hour. It's just a new 1 hour candle. 4 hour has made a wick. Now the question is, can we fill this wick on the left hand side on 4 hour? If that has to be filled, then there should be some kind of a support here. That is that wick. This is the wick up to this point. Just mark it for my reference. For that to be filled, you need a candle to break this high, fill this wick. Alright, let's see. This is a very tight trade, I would say, even if you are going for it. And make sure you clicked on the live button so that even if I take a trade, you don't get delayed. Okay, alright, you can see the way the candle has closed, and this is not what I like. See the candle, look at this, the way it closed. So now you're considering the break off its wick and then continue to push up. You're already losing these pips, so it's not going to be a great idea for a buy, according to me, for sure. So I was expecting maybe a candle, if it closes a strong bullish with a long wick at the bottom, maybe that is where I would consider to take a buy on this. But even if you could have entered here, because of the spread, it would just be placed above this, and no. So we'll just mark this as no trade zone. no trade zone as of now, and then we will see we can do about it. See, even if you are looking for the buy on this, it's not going to be an appropriate buy because the RR is not something that is favorable for you, because this is going to be a stop loss of, it's currently 97 pips, and you think that okay fine, taking a risk of 97 pips for 64 pips is going to be a bad idea. Definitely going to be a bad idea. 9 minutes to go for this candle to close. Maybe the 4 hour is wicking down, making a back wick. But all what we need is a breakout. Sometimes you need to wait and look for the right opportunities, even for 1 hour, 2 hour, and still you end up not taking the trade is somewhere I would call a disciplined trader, obviously considering that you have followed your trading plan. This is what the discipline means in trading. Just make a trading plan, my dear friend. If I ask you how many of you have a trading plan, I don't think so. Many of you might be having it, right? If you have a trading plan, then just stick somewhere close to you and make sure you follow it, because it's of no use. It's like, you are having a helmet. You have a bike, you have a helmet, but you kept it at home. You're not using it. So what's the point? Or maybe you have a helmet. You have, many people, have a habit of, hanging it on the handle or somewhere on the rear view mirror, right? So that can be a case. So that's what I told you. Just focus on the first 3 months. Just focus on not blowing your account. That should be a primary goal. If you're blowing your account in the first 3 months, that means there's something wrong in you. Maybe your basics are not clear. Maybe there are people who have lost because the basics are not clear. Maybe psychology. But see, when you say that you have a wrong or bad psychology, that's because your technicals or your basics are not strong. And your basics are not strong, you don't know which breakout to buy, how to see the trend, and you just buy the random support resistance. That is going to cost you a lot for sure. So just give some time on the charts. Have someone whom you can discuss with. Like the best thing about our community, who are part of our community, who are part of our mentorship groups. So they, like, it's not just that we trade. We have a group, then they discuss with themselves. You can say a buddy trader. Like you can discuss with that guy or maybe a girl, and nobody will judge you for your doubts, because they know they had the same doubts when they started. Right, so that's why I say it's important to have a trading community, my dear friend. If you think that you're going to trade alone, lock in yourself and trade alone, and when that will do something good to you, then you should try doing so, but that is not going to help you, right? Just flipping, I don't know. So that's why I told you this 4 hour is something which is not very much strong enough to confirm that okay, we can push up or not, or maybe it is forming a back wick, I don't know. I expected some movement, maybe not today, I don't know. Yes. So look at the way the candle has closed, and if you ask me if we're going to take a sell on this, then of course not, because one thing is that we have this range which is of 80 pips. Candle has closed below, this is almost around 82 pips. Candle has closed below the 50, almost 50 pips, right? Which is more than the 50% of the range. And this is the previous candle is also the overextended candle, right? You can see this is an overextended candle. This is the number 2 reason why I'm not looking for a sell, and number 3 reason would be our bias, maybe 4-hour bias. So we are going to shift the zones. So this becomes a resistance, and now we don't need this resistance support because we have closed below this, and we have this to be our next support. Maybe this, yes. So in this case, I will keep this as my support. A simple reason is that the next support is very much close to that support, so better this, keep this as my support. And probably this is what it is, and we have a good range here for the next support if we break and close below it. That's it. Yes. Yes. All right. now. So we have closed and there are almost 9 minutes to go. I'm just trying to fix this flickering. Do I need to remove this? How do I remove this? I'll click right and remove. There's no remove option. Properties. I need to click. Yes, I guess my voice is pretty clear this time. Should be. 30 minutes. Where is the 4 hour? 4 hour is just so much confusing. Let me tell you, it's very much confusing even as a trader. Look at this. If I was, uh, since we are trading stream, right? We are doing live stream. I need to explain you something on this. But if I was trading alone, I would not. I would stay away from the charts. Looking at this scenario, I would stay away from the charts. But it's what is happening. I am not. It's not something which is favorable for me as a trader, right? But still, much better. Thanks. So I did some settings. I would say I'm just passively learning. I've not devoted some time, extra time to learn, right? Just passively learning. Mhm. So if I'm looking for a buy, I will look for the candle to break and close above this. So potential buys above this break, above this resistance. Potential buys above the resistance. Break and close above this resistance. For a sell, maybe candle to form some kind of a resistance and then push up. But still, this is where I don't want to trade in this zone. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's wait and watch. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Yes. Hello. Hi. ये दाड़ो ना किधर लिंक. Okay, किती सांगतो. Oh yeah. So still, as I told you, we're just waiting for confirmation. That's what we want. And if this candle is, see, if the next candle is closing above this resistance, I'm looking for a buy for sure. And that also depends on how this candle is closing. So maybe we can get a potential buy at around 8:30, or say I won't be in a trade post 8:45 for sure. So let's maybe wait for next 15 minutes to see where we can go next. Let's wait and watch. It's going to be boring, my dear friends, trading, and you need to wait. Like, it's not about what you see on the social media, right? It's all about waiting. You need to wait for your setup. That's it. And even after you wait for your setup, you might end up losing the trade. So that's how it is. That's how it is. So that's why I told you, you need to be passionate about trading. Trading can give you everything, but you need to be passionate about it and accept all these things that it needs to take to be at that level. Okay, my mic was off. I didn't know that. You can ask me if you have any doubts. You can just let me know. I'm there in the chat. waited for 1 30 minutes for 1 hour 30 minutes in the morning for my setup. It's worth when you get trade after that. If not, then it's completely fine. Yes, it should be. It should be. If someone is ready to work for 8 hours, 6 hours to make maybe 1,000 or maybe 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees daily, which is the salary, then I believe waiting for 1.5 hours or 2 hours, maybe 1 hour sometimes, should not be an issue to make more than what we would make in a salary in a day, right? So it is what it is. Hmm. I think the first New York session we had a trade which was at around 8:30, something like that, if I'm not wrong. So maybe today we might end up not having a trade. That's fine unless we followed our trading plan, especially on these choppy days. Don't push for the trades if it is not following your trading plan. So we have a meeting at 10 a.m. Sorry, 10 p.m. tonight. Those are already part of our group, of my mentorship group. So I would like to explain you how the new things are going to be and how we are going to approach the education and other things. So do attend this at 10 p.m. tonight at 10 p.m. Already being told about it. just consolidating. We're just consolidating. If you look at the 30 minutes, 1 hour, we look at this, we're just consolidating and trading in these places where there is a lot of consolidation. You don't know where the price is going. It either moves in the opposite side, sometimes it goes in a direction. It comes with an experience that it's better to stay away from such conditions in the market rather than trying to find your luck and a trade. So I guess we have no trade today. That's absolutely fine for me, and I hope you had some learnings from this stream, if not the trade but something about trading and the mindset it takes. It's been important to listen to this commentary as well, because when I started learning, when I used to listen to the live stream, there is lots to learn from the live stream than just to know where to buy, where to sell. That's absolutely easy to know where to buy, where to sell, but to control your emotion or the psychology is a very, very prime skill that you need to learn. So that is also going to be part of our learning through streams. So tomorrow I'm going to stream the London session. So as you can see now, we have closed this to be below the support, and even if you're looking for the sells here, we have this, I don't know, can you look for a sell here? This is no, we are not going looking for a sell here because this is like a 36 pips, and there has been a lot of rejections here, and the 4 hour is it's still, I would consider to be bullish because the previous 4 hour candle has closed bullish, so it's open now. So no trades, that means you have not made profits and you have not made the losses as well. That's the best thing. So take care, bye bye, do be consistent with the stream, and let's do more and more streams in the coming day. Thank you very much. I would like to end this stream with all the very best to you, and see you in the next stream. Take care, bye bye.